Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Darkest Dungeon. Where we last left off, we took some people out, we had a pretty good time, but we played around with the Man-at-Arms and he's pretty good. I'm really interested in seeing, like, can we build him up as like kind of a tanky class and put him up front with that riposte activated. It seems like it could be a thing, but for now, still trying to catch up to Ben. Still level 3. Still fully upgraded, as far as we can go anyways. So let's go ahead and do this medium mission. It's going to be in the wheel, the well, one or the other, to get some deeds and try to upgrade our blacksmith a little bit further. So since it is a medium mission, we're going to be needing to bring at least 12 food. Probably get by with like 10 torches. What else? We're going to need a couple anti-venoms. We're going to need a couple of these for sure. Maybe bring one more of those, and then maybe one skeleton key and C. Oh, let's bring a couple more food. Okay, let's embark. For the medium mission, since we're a little bit lower level of a party, so all level 1, not level 2 yet. Potentially a little bit. Oh lord. So we have to do 20% of the rooms here, or 90% of the rooms rather. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh boy. I think we go ahead and head on down here. We can skip this room altogether. What do we have here? Troubling effigy. I believe this is what we would use holy water on if we had any. Should have brought some. Oh well. We shall continue on. And hopefully we get a little bit of scouting in this next room just to see what's ahead of us. No scouting. Perfect. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and move on down to this room here. Left luggage, I believe, is going to be the anti-venom. Yes. A little bit of jade, a little bit of gold. Certainly worth the anti-venom in terms of cost alone. Potentially could be getting more use out of it. Wait. Let's not wait. How about that? Nothing in this room either. We will continuing on here. Don't really particularly want to reach in there, and we got a trap. Perfect. And you are now blighted. Let's go ahead and take care of that right off the bat. So, out of anti-venoms, and we're 2 rooms in, so kind of killing it. Torch situation could be better. Another tree that we will promptly ignore, and another trap. And another blight. That is unfortunate for you, Mr. Bounty Hunter. Continue on. So far, oh, finally we get a little bit of combat here, so we can see exactly how we're doing. I think rather than starting with abyssal artillery, why don't we go ahead and just do a mark on our middle target here. And they're actually going to be going first as slimes, which seems a little bit weird, but whatever. We'll hew the front 2 kills right off the bat. It's going to make our lives much easier. We cannot collect bounty. We should be able to hook and slice. Or potentially get a stun. What's their stun? 50%? Let's just go for the hook and slice. And then you, since you can, in fact... Well, you can get a kill. Or do we potentially wait and try to heal? Let's go for the kill. Yep, 11 damage. Just gonna get the kill easy enough. And a little bit of stress reduction while we're at it. This tent here, Traveler's Tent. Let's go ahead. Nothing left inside. That is unfortunate for us. So now we begin the process of just moving back to where we were. And we should have, yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of backtracking in this mission, unfortunately. Potentially could have brought more torches with us. Speaking of torches, let's go ahead and pop one. We're down to 6 already, which is not boding too well for us. So we have an increase in stress. We're at dim light of 70. Continue moving forward. Hunger, we will eat, as a matter of fact. And now we are down to 10 food, and we still can camp. We don't have to camp, but we can if we so choose. Let's pop a torch here. And right into some combat. No surprise, unfortunately. Vulnerability hex seems to be the way we're gonna do this here. Resisted the debuff, but did get marked. It should be an easy enough kill. 29 crit from our bounty hunter. And a good amount of stress reduction as well. Let's go ahead and do the blind fire, potentially, but not quite going to get the kill for us. This chop should be easy enough. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. This we will promptly... Oh, I really wanted you to ignore that. Alright, go ahead. Yeah. Now you're bleeding. There you go. We will pop a torch before going into this next room. What is our torch situation? 4 torches. Pretty much the worst ever. We could really use a couple more torches. You need to eat again? Okay. I suppose we will. Don't. Okay. I was a little bit scouting. So we got scouting, which is good. We have to come up this way and at least clear out these 2 rooms, I believe. Pop a torch before this combat. So we got the surprise, which is really good for our team here. What can we do with it? Abyssal artillery, 4 to 7 damage, could potentially get us a kill, and it will for 10. Some good stress reduction. Collect bounty should be easy enough for us. 8 damage, yeah. This should be a pretty easy round of combat. Blind fire, 10 damage easy. Easy, easy, easy. And this right here is why you bring medicinal herbs. Please give us a good amount of food. 10 food, absolutely going to take that. Okay, let's pop another torch here. The torch situation is a little bit scary. Have torches in you. That's unfortunate. We're just going to ignore eerie spiderweb. I believe we use bandages. Yes. A little bit of gold. Could be worse. Could be much, much worse. And then how are we doing? Okay, we get a little bit of extra loot here if there's combat, which there's not. I think we... How many torches? We're down to 2 torches at this point. Gonna have to try to save them for as long as we can. This could be a bit more stressful of a mission than it probably should be. We already got that. Perfect. We can camp, however, to reduce stress. So I'm not too worried about that right now. What do we got? Oh, let's pop a torch because we're about to get a free one. Excellent. We're still... That trap is something we could have easily taken care of. That is really, really unfortunate for us. Mostly for me, for not seeing the trap, as a matter of fact. Easy enough. We will continue on to this next room here. We have 1 more torch. And a little bit of combat, so we might... Okay, we didn't get surprised. I think this is just a stun, so I'm not too worried about that. It is going to be a mark as well, which is unfortunate. 6 to 11 damage, that should be a pretty easy kill for us. A little bit of stress reduction. And then collect bounty. Really surprised that didn't get a kill. Chop should get us a kill. Portraits and crests. Happy to take it. Here's where we pop our last torch, as it were, and hope for some scouting, which is actually really beneficial. We got an obstacle, so it's good we brought a shovel, and we got a treasure room down there as well. I think this is a good opportunity for us here to just camp. We'll use the maximum amount, so we'll reduce some stress, get some health back. And let's take a look at our abilities. Quarantine, self-only, suffer 20% HP damage. All companions will reduce stress. Reduce stress by 20. 1 companion, reduce stress by 15. Okay. Scouting chance we don't need. Damage versus size we shouldn't need as far as I know. This seems really good. Restring crossbow. +2 speed. Increased stress is what we don't need. Okay, so I think what we do here is let's take the buff. Let's get that going. Let's get minus 15% stress damage, so we don't want that, as a matter of fact. This is suffer 20% HP damage. I really don't want to do that. Can we get by with this? I think we probably can. Reduce your stress. And let's reduce yours. Oh, can't do your own, so we'll do yours. Increase stress. Good lord. Let's see. All companions plus 2 speed wouldn't be too terrible. Minus stress damage. Self only. Let's do plus 2 speed for everyone. I think that's probably the better option. We still have 2 we can use here. Let's reduce. Well, let's not go in there. What do you have? Alright, let's go ahead and give you a pep talk. That seems good to me. Hopefully we don't get surprised in the middle of the night. And we do not. Perfect. Full light level. Use our shovel. That's why we bring them. And we should have something hopefully good in this bag. Well, it wasn't bad, so we'll take it. We have one more obstacle in the way. We brought 2 shovels, didn't we? Good. Yes, we did. Quest complete, but there's a treasure room. And we brought a key, so we're going for the treasure room. You know? Like, there's no way we're not doing that. Mummified remains. I say we just ignore those, personally. Use our shovel. And we are out of torches, so we just go straight on in here. Hopefully we don't get a surprise. Perfect. So we might be able to do something really good here. Abyssal artillery, 4 to 7 damage. Or we can crit for 10 apiece. What do we got here? I think potentially we use a hook and slice. It does 3 bleed, so we only need to do 1 damage. Their bleed resistance is really, really small. And that's actually a kill right there, provided that the bleed lands, which it did. Mark prey, I'm totally okay with that. Rend the marked, I'm less okay with. Still not too terrible. I think we do a sniper shot, take out this other guy. You're dead as soon as you take an action, so I'm not worried about that anymore. Rend the marked, it's getting a little bit of damage on us here. I think we should go for the hew here. 3 to 6 or 5 to 9. Let's go for a hew. I feel like that's more damage overall. The bleed took care of you. And from here, I think we're gonna go for let's go for the mark at the target in the front here. And that should set up our bounty hunter. 12 damage. Hugh is gonna take care of that guy. And then actually leaves our sniper available to take a shot at you. 8 damage, almost there. He's gonna get 1 more attack at us. 9 damage, could be a bit worse there. Let's go for a heal. I was hoping for more than 4, but we'll take it. Collect bounty, 5 damage. Good enough, friend. Good enough. Quite a bit of gold out of that combat. I'm glad we did it. Heirloom chest, we'll use a skeleton key on. 2 deeds, 2 busts, a portrait. I'll take it, man. That's worth it to me personally. All in all, pretty successful mission. The torch situation was a little bit too close for comfort, but I think we came out ahead there. We're getting all the crests in the world, man. How'd we do? How'd we do? We hit level 2 with our occultist. Clumsy, -5 dodge. That's pretty much terrible. Armor tinker, we'll take advantage of that. Plus 20% stress damage in the wield and minus 20% stress damage in the cove. So we certainly have a couple things we need to take care of there. But, hey man, all in all, that was a pretty good mission.
All my life,
A little bit more stress reduction up here. New quirk balance, plus 15% move resist, we'll take it. Our crusader could not achieve a meditative state and has become frustrated. New quirk, unquiet mind, may not meditate while in town. Good. But he did meditate, as a matter of fact, and recovered 56 stress. Our occultist hit level 2. Can we Can we pursue upgrading anything here? We can do armor smithing, we can do weaponsmithing. What do we need up here? Still need portraits. We're getting pretty close though. I think, let's go ahead and do weaponsmithing. Potentially armor smith, I don't know. What do you think is better? I think we're gonna go for weaponsmithing. Seems reasonable. Seems reasonable. Speaking of weaponsmithing, let's get a couple people in here. Our bounty hunter is definitely coming up. He's doing a ton of damage for us. I think we need to give him some upgrades. So at least get him that. And then who else is doing good work for us here? Our Arbalest is actually doing pretty well. And they do need to get upgraded. Pretty much everybody in our party needs to get upgraded all over again. I think, let's take a look at our stagecoach. Houndmaster. We do need a Houndmaster, as a matter of fact. Do we have anybody we can kind of just get rid of, is the question. So we're kind of using everybody, except this plague doctor right here. Missed the spot, clumsy, -5. Yeah, I don't want to spend any money kind of getting you ready to go out, so let's get rid of you.
The stomach for this place must move on.
Man, I'll take it. It's not that bad. Target whistle, mark target, that's pretty good. Hound rush. Whew. Houndmaster would be really good to take with us to the Warrens, actually. So let's go ahead and grab him and add him onto the list here. I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Let's take a look at what we're looking into. Kill a swine prince? Man, I don't think I want to do that. We do need portraits to upgrade the guild, so I think we'll probably kind of pursue that. Immunity mask. We can't even go in there. We're not high enough level. What else we got here? Wizened hag. God, I don't want to go do that. It's a really good item though. That's a really good item compared to what we have here. That is a very good item. It's a long mission. We haven't done one of those yet. Potentially we come and do this one. That might not be a bad idea. I'll have to look into it a little bit more. 5 accuracy, melee skills. That's not bad, I guess. Anyways, that's gonna do it. I'm just kind of taking a look at the missions here. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. If you did enjoy, hit that like button. It helps out so very, very much. And if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Until then, we will see you next episode.